Can't say I made that much money. When the Moon Hatched, this one I've just heard great things. All right, I'm obsessed. Magnolia Parks, hello, look at this. Written by Sarah J. Maas. Not that I go out at all, like once a year. I'm sad. Hi besties and welcome back. So I just kind of wanted to talk about what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to be doing my 2025 reset. So we're going to be prepping, resetting, reflecting, all of the things for the new year. Step one was to mostly redo my bookshelves because I just had books everywhere and I really needed to unhaul some to make room for the books that were just chilling on my floor. So that's what we did first. And then we also had a little mini bookshelf tour. So super fun little bonus. We made a vision board. We did the reading journal. I showed you my 2024 reading journal. We just yapped. We reread a book. What I got for Christmas. I mean, literally just, this is like 10 videos in one. Stay tuned, buckle up, grab a snack because this is a lot. Guys, my room is actually driving me crazy how messy it is and I have books literally everywhere. So we are going to go through, unhaul some and also put some elsewhere. Don't really know where yet, but yeah, we're just going to get some out of here because I have piles and piles of books. Some of them do belong on my shelves and they were just down for videos, but like I just need to get rid of some too. So here's what we're working with. I honestly think I'm gonna take the Shadow Me series off because I just don't see myself rereading it and it's just not one of my all-time favorite series. So we're gonna take this off and have so much more room. Okay, I like love the selection series and I've already reread it like twice in my life and I definitely will again. But I think since they just take up so much room, I might relocate them. I'm gonna need to take something off this one too because I want to put Nothing Like the Movies here. Okay, I just went through my shelves and I feel like a lot of room and my TBR cart also has some more room now, which is great. I feel like there is some more I could move down there, but I'm happy with where we're at now and I don't plan on buying books anytime soon really. Since getting a Kindle, I'm literally obsessed with it. So I think I'm good with where we're at now. Also, I just hate change even if it's my bookshelf. So I really like how they were before. So this is kind of very different for me, even though it's like there's just some slight changes. I will show you guys in a bit. I'm gonna go downstairs, put some books down there, and then I'm also gonna sort through piles like half price, donate, sell online, because like I think I'm gonna get rid of the pumpkin spice cafe because I really did not enjoy it, but like I'm not gonna just give this to half price because they'll give me like $1 for it. So I want to sell online somewhere, so I'm gonna look through these and see what I want to do with them all. But yeah, I'll definitely show what ones I am putting down there. Okay, I did finish cleaning my room and like I'm loving how it looks. Let me show you. Ignore the stuff on the ground. I just put it here because I'm gonna be doing my reading journal. Clean, clean. This is Zeus's bed. Ignore, as you can see. All right. It is time for a little speed bookshelf tour because I did just upload a full in-depth one a couple months ago. So this is just going to be kind of glancing over my shelves and like what has changed because I did kind of reorganize them a lot. So here we go. All right, up here, I did not change anything. Same with this one. This one, the Shadow Me series was right here. So I just put these books there, mostly fantasy. Here again, I added this. Don't ask me why that's there. This hasn't changed. Down here, some of these have changed, but not much. Down here is also the same. And then over here, this shelf I didn't change because this is like perfection in my eyes. This one also didn't change. But then this one kind of has the same idea, but a lot of new books are on this shelf. I put this here. I don't really like separating authors, but I have only blue and pink Lucy Square books, so I did separate those because I just love colorful shelves. So yeah, a lot of these are new additions over here. This books. These two I don't really like here because this whole stack is like authors, but I didn't really have anywhere else. And then this is my like black and pink books. Down here did change a lot though. So now over here, this is like kind of just YA romances. Well, like some Lynn Painters aren't, but this one is, these are, I did have the selection series here before, which I just moved that downstairs because I still love it, but it just took up too much room. I have all of my Lynn Painter books. They just look so cute together. And then I don't remember what this was before, but now I'm just gonna kind of have like, again, like a pink and black theme. I do have the second book in this and I will eventually be buying the rest. So those are gonna go here. Well, not all of them can fit, but you know, this is kind of just romance. Most of these were on my TBR cart, but I tried to color code them. And then this is by authors. I am gonna need to figure something out because I do know Sarah Adams has a new book coming out in the new year, so I definitely want to get that, obviously. But yeah, and then my TBR cart is really what changed. I'll show you that. This doesn't really have any organization other than most of the fiction books I have are here because I don't really have like a fiction section on my shelf. And these are just ones I really didn't have room for or know where to put them. These are kind of just some hardcover books that, again, didn't really have anywhere to put. And this one, so this is mostly fiction and like winter holiday books because this section for holiday books, but obviously that's pretty full, so I do have them here. Also because, you know, holiday books aren't all year round technically, so I wanted to keep them kind of separate. But yes, this is fiction and then holiday. This is kind of a mess, but this side right here is books that are going to be in videos soon, hopefully. And then this is just the Chestnut Spring series. And then up here did not change at all. This is still my fave books. Right now, I am going to start my 2025 reading journal. So I just wrote, like, I literally penciled in the spreads I want to make. And then I'm going to go on Pinterest because I kind of want to do more, like, fun ones. Like, I know Sarah has the A to Z challenge, and I definitely want to do more like that. So I added that. I'm going to look for maybe, like, one more like that just to spice it up a bit because I do like, you know, coloring stuff in. I'm going to take a look, and I'll let you update. So I did this for the first 6 months, so I'm going to do this again at the end. I didn't write about them, and maybe I will eventually, but I was too lazy in June. But yeah, I'm gonna put this right here. Actually, first though, I might update this and this for now. Like, we still have, it's the 22nd, so we still have some days, but thought we'd get it done now. Alright, I just finished the 2025 physical TBR spread. Tomorrow or the next day, I need to like actually plan out what books I want to read and my goals, so that's why I didn't do those yet. And then this is going to be the series tracker. Still a work in progress. Okay, here's a mini reading journal update. I'm not done yet. I still need to do my goals and just set them. This is going to be my 25 and 2025. I definitely meant to write it down there, but I forgot. And then this is physical TBR. This I still haven't done yet, but it's going to be my series tracker. I probably should have left a page blank, but oopsie. And then I just did this. It's definitely a little cramped, but I do like the idea of it. This is going to be my monthly reads. And then here I'm going to put my genre at the end. Ignore how I spelled genre wrong there, but yeah. And then I did my A to Z reading challenge, which this page I really like. And yeah, that is all the updates. I don't think I'm gonna do this right now, but I printed off some things for my reading journal. If you watched literally any of my videos with reading journal, you'd know that my printer is out of some sort of colored ink, but I just don't care enough to buy the rest, buy whatever's out, because it still prints like in color, but it's just like different. So I did these. I'm gonna cut them out and do like my cover page with that. And I just did like some little background pages. This one got super faded. One, and these are, I think, all the books I read in December. I feel like I'm missing I don't know. I might already have some printed, but yeah, these I need to put in my December wrap-up page. Okay, I really need to pick my 24 for 2024 so I can do my reading journal page for that. So I am going to look through my shelves and see what I want to read in 2024. And I feel like last year I kind of picked some that like, was it realistic? No. So this year I'm going to try and be thoughtful about what ones I'm actually going to read so I can color in more boxes. I kind of have some in mind that I thought about earlier, so I think I'm going to carry over Bloodmarked because I did enjoy Legendborn, but the like King Arthur vibe was kind of confusing for me. So I think I need to read this soon or I'm going to forget even more. I'm going to do When the Moon Hatched. And then I also think I'm gonna do Blood of Hercules. I got this recently and just it seems so good. Oh, I'm gonna say 11/22/63 by Stephen King. That's a hard one. I'm gonna do the second Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Oh, I need to do Kingdom of the, what is it? I get to find these books, hang on. I'm only at 17 and I feel like I can't think of any more. Okay, here we have it, the final list. I tried to do not really many new releases because like obviously I'm going to read the new Frederick Backman book, obviously I'm going to read the new Abby Jimenez, you know? There might be one on here. Okay, so first I said Bloodmarked, the sequel to Legendborn. I read Legendborn I think in 2022 and I just need to finish it and see how the story ends. When the Moon Hatched, this one I've just heard great things. Also I just bought it, so like I need to get through it. Same with Blood of Hercules. It looks like a really short book, so I really want to read that because I really need to read more fantasy this year because I slacked last year. 11/22/63. This book I feel like is just gonna be super good and just like well written, obviously because it's Stephen King, so I'm excited to read that and I definitely want to read more of him because I didn't this year. I read Billy Summers in 2022 or 3, I don't know. Air by Saba Tahir because I read Ember in the Ashes series and loved it, so I definitely want to see what her other books are about. Us Against You, the sequel to Beartown. This book I need to read it so bad and I want to so bad because I loved Beartown and I need to continue the series. Joint Custody, this was on my list last year and I didn't get to it, but I kind of feel like I'm going to read it soon, like January. It's just a quick little like dog-centered book I randomly picked up. Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna. I just want to read another Kristen Hanna book and this is one that is on my shelves I own, so I want to get that off. Cleopatra and Frankenstein. I've just really been thinking about this book lately. I feel like it's going to be a really good story and I'm really going to enjoy it. Things We Hide from the Light, Lucy Score. I just read Things We Never Got Over last month and I really enjoyed it, so I want to continue the series. Same with Terms and Conditions. I read the fine print a couple months ago and I enjoyed it and I want to continue the series. Georgie All the Way. I picked this up in a blind date with a book and it was just marketed in a really good way where I feel like I'm gonna love it, so I really want to read it. Christine by Stephen King. I really want to read this as well because I feel like it's just gonna be such a good book and I really want to read this year a lot of like quality books, quality over quantity. So yeah, and I feel like established authors like Stephen King and Kristen Hanna deliver with that. Saving Six, Chloe Walsh. I'm actually in the middle of this right now. I wanted to put it because I'm kind of slumping out right now a bit, so I may put it down for a while, not sure. So just want to make sure I finish this and finish this series this year. Glow of the Everflame. This one I started but kind of got a little like I'm not in the mood, so I definitely want to finish this because I do want to see how it goes. Winter. This one is the last book in the Cinder series. This book is gonna be so good. I'm so excited to see where it goes, so I'm excited about that. Heartless Hunter. I've just heard such good things and I need to get to it. Same with Book of Azrael. Hello Stranger by Catherine Center. I've read a ton of her books in 2024 and this is one of the only ones I haven't got to and I do own it on my physical TBR. So Our Violent Ends. I read These Violent Delights this past year and I really want to continue the series and then read the like spin-off after it. Okay, and then I said the Paris Notebook. This book I seen at a bookstore and I ended up buying it and it just sounds so good, so I really want to read that. The Holiday Honeymoon Switch. I just want to read and get through some of my Christmas books. I bought a lot this year, like 3 or 4 this year, and I didn't read any of them, so I want to make sure I get through those. Powerless by Elsie Silver. I want to make more progress in the Chestnut Spring series. And then Truly Devious because I've had this book for 3 years and haven't read it yet. That's my list. Let's put them on a reading journal. Okay, I have one more page on my reading journal left to do before we go through the whole thing. It's my favorite books of each month, and I was like going to Goodreads and I'm like, bye, I literally have a whole reading journal that I can look at that says. So just love that realization that I have this, because it's just gonna be so nice looking back on like throughout the year and all of that. Okay guys, it is time for the 2024 reading journal flip through and the 2025 setup flip through. This is my reading journal. It's just plain black. I think it's from Staples or Target, I don't remember. This is just the cover page. And then, so this is what I did for my 2024 setup. I don't really like how you can see the Mod Podge, but that's okay. For my goals, I hit 100, 3 nonfiction books. I read 1, buy less than 5 a month. I think I did good with this, but there was definitely some months where I went over. Less than physical TBR, I did that, as you will see. DNF books, I DNF'd a couple books. So starting off, we have my 24 to read in 2024. I did kind of bad with this, but I feel like a lot of these were really unrealistic of me, but some of them I did try. Like I did try to read In the Weeds. Okay, maybe not some of them. I tried to read one of them and I DNF'd it. So maybe I should color that in. Huh, I don't know. But yeah, this is my physical TBR spread. So every time I colored and wrote a book in, it is a book that has been on my shelves for like longer than a couple months. So that is what I read here. If I bought it recently and read it, it didn't count. If I read it on Kindle and I don't own it physically, didn't count. I think I totaled it up and there was 30-ish. So I think that's pretty good for reading 100 books this year. Not bad. This was my monthly reads tracker. As you can see, I definitely had some rough months being February and May, and just with what was going on in my life at that time, I totally understand that. But yeah, I color coordinated them by month, and then that also corresponds with this page. My genre tracker, romance was the clear winner, which I definitely can see that because I just really wasn't in the mood for like fantasy, but like this kind of disproves that. But I just feel like I didn't read a lot that like really hit this year, which was unfortunate. Did read 1 nonfiction, yay me. So yeah, that is the genre breakdown. I feel like I actually was surprised with this. It's a lot more than I thought. Then this is my series tracker. I definitely could have added more to this probably, but these are the main ones I wanted to focus on this year. So Chestnut Springs, I read Heartless this year. Crescent City, I read these all this year. Legendborn, I did not continue this year, but I did see the third one's coming out in 2025, so I definitely want to read that then. Did not continue this year. Read Into the Dark this year. I did finish the Shatter Me series. I did the last 2. Knock 'em Out, I read the first one this year. I read the second one of the Debutante series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I read Reckless. I forgot to add Powerful to this, so ignore that. I also finished this. I think I read 1, 2, 3 this year. Read the first Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and then I read Crest this year, and I'm currently reading Winter. This is my January page. I honestly kind of hate this. I don't think I like writing about the books because I just never know what to say. So yeah, don't really love that. February, love this. Don't really like this one either, but this was my TBR. These are my February reads. Again, I like this paper up here, but I don't like the writing about it. March, I think something picked my TBR for this. I don't remember what though. This was my wrap up. This is probably the best page like writing wise, but yeah, I'm not like a fan of the writing pages, I don't think. April, I absolutely love this. I like this, and I like how I focused more on the new releases for April, because April's always a big month for new releases, so I think I'll definitely do that again this year. This is probably my favorite monthly spread though. April reads. May, I also like this one. I think I picked this TBR. I don't really love this page, and my markers definitely do bleed, but I think it's still cute. My May reads. I had my favorite book in this one. June TBR. June reads. I love using scrapbook paper in these. Yeah, I love when the journal gets super chunky like this. And then after June reads, I did my favorite books of each month. So for January, I had Crescent City. I kind of just said the whole series for this one, but I think this was my favorite book out of the series. Magnolia Park's Into the Dark for February. March, I really liked these. They have different ratings, so like technically this would be my favorite, but I couldn't pick one out of the two. Yours truly, The Right Move. April, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. May, Just for the Summer, obviously it's my top of the year. If you haven't seen me not shut up about that. Caught Up for June. And then this was my July page. I like how this one turned out, and I really love my like Dance Moms pyramid for this one. We had a lot of misses during this month. Wow, I forgot I read that. Anyway, but yeah, we also had 2 really good reads, so I love this pyramid. I think I'm definitely gonna do a lot of this for 2025. August, I also did the pyramid. I really like this page. All of my pages are from Pinterest, I find, or YouTube. This is my August pyramid. September. So September, I did a TBR video and I read for that, and then I got into a slump after doing that. But so I wanted to include that since I did have a TBR, and then these are the extra books I read. So I did anticipated rating and then actual rating. And this one I was really spot on. Same with this one I was close to. This one I didn't end up reading. October, for some reason I love this spread. Maybe because October is my favorite month. This was my wrap up for this month. I think this goes in order. This month was not a great reading month. I had a hard time picking my favorite for this one. November, I don't know why I didn't do the pyramid for this, but these were my November reads. And then December, I love this so much. I feel like I should put something down there, but I don't really know what. Yeah, these were my December reads. I used some washi tape and just put an extra piece of paper from when I printed this out. So yeah, December was an amazing reading month. Like, take me back. And it's been like 2 days. These were my second half of favorite books of each month. This page is not that detailed, but it's honestly kind of how I like it because I don't have the best handwriting, so I feel like it looks messy. But December, I had 3 favorites, so I had to do a little flip for them. And I just love December so much because all these books, they're all 5 stars for such different reasons. They're all completely different books. I love that. So yeah, this half of the month, I feel like these books are top favorites. I love these ones. And now for the 2025 setup. Alright, I'm obsessed, and I feel like this is kind of the more color palette I'm gonna go for this year, whereas 2024 is very colorful. For my goals, I have read 100 books. I feel like this is gonna be my goal every year. Less than physical TBR, again, buy 3 books max per month, because I just feel like, especially right now, since I just got a Kindle, I'm just gonna be utilizing that more. Reread 3+ books. I just love doing rereads, and I feel like I need to do it more. DNF books. I feel like I definitely got better at this year, but there was some just throughout the month that I should have just DNF'd instead of continuing. And then I'm not going to go too much in depth with this because we picked it together, but I just did the same like background spread, so I really liked it. And yeah, so this is my 25 for 2025. I did plan on writing something down here. And then this is going to be my physical TBR for this year. I think there's less books, but after seeing how many I did last year, it wasn't as many as I was hoping, so I did this. So again, once I read a book that has been on my shelves for over a couple months, I write it in and color it in. But if it's a book that I don't physically own and haven't for a while, it's not getting written. So then we have my series tracker. I didn't do a lot of them because I do have the 2024 one still at the beginning. See this? Like, I still might continue to fill this in once I continue these series rather than just add them to this, but these are ones that I have high priority of finishing this year. So first, the Windy City series. I cannot wait to read the new one. I also put Mile High on here this year. I got the audiobook from the library from Libby and I started it recently, but I just feel like I have too many negative reviews in my head. Lightlark, I kind of want to continue this lately, but I didn't really enjoy Lightlark. Heartstopper, I like want to continue this so bad. I'm so excited. Dreamland Billionaires, I do want to continue this. It was a fun time. Beartown, I'm obsessed. And then Boys of Toman, I'm so excited for those. And then we have my monthly reads tracker. So this one I'm not super obsessed with. I just feel like it looks kind of clustered. That's totally on me though, but I like the idea of this, so I'm going to color in a book for how many I read each month. Found this on Pinterest. There's just some little cute things. And then genre tracker, again, I'm just going to tally each one. I did see one this morning on TikTok that I like better. Kind of wish I would have seen that sooner, but that's okay. And then my A to Z reading challenge. I'm so excited to do this because I feel like I wanted more challengey things in my book, but not so many that I didn't do them all. And that is it. I decided to wait a bit to do my January spread because I feel like usually I end up doing it at the end of the month, and I was just honestly kind of over the reading journal because I did it for so much to set it up. So I think I'm going to do that later on in the month, and also kind of wait to see some other creators post their reading journals to get some inspo. Okay, something else I just did is I cleaned up my entire desktop, which it was a disaster before. I had screenshots everywhere, video clips everywhere. So I put everything into folders. These are like permanent ones, and then I just have my mood board here. This clip I need for something, and then these are like current projects that I just want out so I can easily delete them when they're done and then use them. So yeah, this feels incredible. Like, I opened my computer this morning and I was just like, this is awesome. Okay guys, my room is a mess again, even though I just cleaned it so good because of Christmas. Christmas happened, and so I thought I'd show like what I got for Christmas, because those are my like actual favorite type of videos to watch, because I'm gonna be cleaning this up anyways, so like might as well get a haul out of it. Starting with stuff I bought myself like within the last week. I am not someone who really shops at Sephora because I don't wear makeup, and when I do, it's like once a year, like I'm buying something. So my favorite perfume, body mist, whatever, I'm like almost out, so I bought a restock of Sol de Janeiro 59, and then I have never had like the Bum Bum cream from them, so I got the small size of the purple one, and I freaking love it, you guys. Like, this is good shit. And I am not like a huge lotion person. Like, I like never put it on. This is great. I love it. And then also, I don't know if I've talked about this on here, but basically for the entire month of April this year, my lips became allergic to the chapstick I used all the time. Is the chapstick brand Candy Cane one. Like, I use that stuff year round. So I bought like 20 of them when Christmas came because it was my favorite. Basically, I became allergic to that. Since then, I've been really picky with the lip products I use. I only use these now, and I'm like psycho about putting it on, so you guys always see me putting it on. So yeah, this is all I use now. But obviously I've been seeing the Summer Fridays hype, so I had to try it. I tried it on with the tester. I think it's like fine. I think it's not gonna be like an all the time thing for me because my lips did feel like a little irritated from it. But yeah, I love it. I got the brown sugar one and like I'm obsessed. Like, I love it. Super excited about this, and I'm definitely gonna like conserve it because it's $24. So that I bought myself. And then also freaking Walmart. I have been eyeing this Olala from them for 6 months now, and I keep thinking about it every time I'm in that store, and even just like when I'm not, I'm thinking about this water bottle because I love this color. And so I was at Walmart the day after Christmas getting the clearance candy, and I looked at the Olala section. I'm like, if it's here, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. It was gone. There was none left. There was like 2 Olalas left because like Christmas. I was like, crap. And I looked on the Awalo site and other places, and you can't get it there. Like, I think it's like Walmart only one because their colors are kind of like exclusive to stores, I guess, or something. So I found it in stock at another Walmart, so I drove to that Walmart and got it. I'm obsessed. I love it. I love Olala. Olala, sponsor me. Oh, this stuff is all from my family, my boyfriend, and then his family, so it's like a lot of people. So I got this planner. It's from Urban, and I really like it because I write a to-do list every day on my phone, and this one has like the time slots, which I really liked because I try and do that on my phone, but like I want to start doing it physically. So I got this one. I thought this was so cute. All of this like I picked out because I was the kid who searched the entire house and shook boxes and checked receipts for my Christmas presents. Like, I always knew everything I'm getting, and it's still to this day. Like, I don't like to be surprised, I guess. Yeah, so I picked this out, and I've been wanting it for a year. Like, I was looking through my camera roll for something, and I found a screenshot of it on last Christmas Eve. Yeah, it's written by Sarah J. Maas. If you want the shop name, y'all are gonna have to remind me. So if you want the shop name, comment and I'll tell you because I'll forget to put it in the description. I already know. But yeah, I got this written by Sarah J. Maas crew neck, and it has just like all my favorite types of graphics, like strawberries, bows, and then I just got this pajama set. It says good night because period, good night. And then it came with socks. These are from Hollister. They're like really soft bear pajama pants. They have like cute little graphics on them too. And also from, sorry, I tried this on yesterday, but it's this super cute dog sweater. I've had my eye on this for so long, and I finally got it when I was there. And then the Laneige sleeping mask. And then this is probably like my favorite gift. It's from my boyfriend's mom. It's the Free People, I don't know what they're called, I'm a fake fan, the big bubble bags. I didn't know I needed this until I got it. Like, this was such a good surprise. Like, I loved this surprise. This bag, I feel like I'm just gonna use it so much, and there's just so many pockets. I feel like I'll definitely like take it to cafes, to work, and whatever. My Kindle was like kind of a Christmas gift. I paid for some of it too, but it was like combined. Like, I bought some of it. Oh, I got the Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla, and this is funny because I found this bottle at a garage sale like a couple years ago, and it was $1, and I bought it, and I've used it ever since and like loved it. And this is like a full one, so it's awesome. I got Minion Legos because hello, Minions plus Legos equals. Also, I got this bear blanket, which this is like an inside joke because I've literally seen that guy, actually I think it was a girl, but in person before. It's an inside joke with the fam because we literally seen him and her and almost died. Like this video and give me a comment if you want a real story to— no, I'm just kidding. Sorry, sometimes my brain just goes a little wild. Anyway, this actually happened though. I did almost witness my entire boyfriend's family getting eaten by a bear. Like, genuinely, it was charging at them, about to eat them. Also, isn't this picture scary? This was before the eating almost happened. Like, this is genuinely the bear. Like, this thing looks like it's 20 feet tall. Sorry, I just had to drop a little lore for you guys in here in case you were like, I need to be inside the joke. Now you know. So that's a story time. I got some scratch off tickets too. Still haven't done them, so I could just be sitting in money right now. Oh, and then I got these like Bagoo dupes because I have 2 Bagoos, but I lost them both. They're somewhere in the house. I just don't know where. You guys are gonna be so happy about this because I'm so happy. This series is like the love of my life. Anyway, caught up, the right move, play along. I did not get Mile High because I haven't read that one. And I just feel like after everyone said about it, I won't love it. So I didn't want to buy it if I won't love it, you know? I guess I can show this stuff. This is stuff I bought at the mall. This was from J. Crew, which I just stumbled in there and I seen this sleeve in the clearance. This was 60% off. It's just this cute sweater. I love this. I can dress this up and like look profesh, or I can dress it down. And then from Anthropology, Magnolia Parks. Hello, look at this. The inside is adorable. This is so Magnolia Parks. Sis traveled this year, so I had to get this. This was like on sale too. Like I think it was like 10 bucks on sale, which for Anthro, I think that's good. And then I made a big girl purchase from Abercrombie, which Abercrombie is my favorite store of all time. Every time you see me in one of these plain sweatshirts, it's from Abercrombie. I swear by them. They're pricey, but it is so worth it. Oh, I also got this perfume from Irwin. I have no clue where that is. It low-key smells like Glossier You, and I love Glossier You. It's like dupe. Hello and welcome to my, I feel like we're very personal today. I like it. I love y'all. I got this. It's a men's leather jacket, and I really like it because it's insulated, so it's actually warm. Like I've thrifted some before, but they don't have the liner, so it's like cold, but this has the liner, so it's actually warm. And I wore it outside when it was kind of cold, and it like kept me warm, so I love it. It's like when I go out, not that I go out at all, like once a year, I'm sad. I'm ready. Jump scare. I have just been working on this freaking intro clip for 3 hours now. I need a break from that. I'm going to make my mood board for 2025 now. I am so excited for this. Tomorrow is the 31st, so we gotta get the vibes going. Hello party people and happy new year. Today is the 1st, so shout out to New Year's, I guess. I don't know. I really wanted to get my mood board done today because I don't know, I just really wanted to kind of think about and visualize the year I want to have. I just did that. I'm going to show you it like in depth, but first I want to go through my one from last year. Let's go ahead and do that. So yeah, this is my 2024 one. Basically for this year, I don't really know, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, some of these pictures are just so unrealistic. Like, why did I think I was gonna be in this mountain, like in like freaking like Alaska? Like, I guess just like the idea of like traveling, which I went to freaking France, which was so unexpected and just the best experience of my life. That was not on here because it was so unexpected, but I can't believe I did that. One thing I put on here was the Apple Air Maxes. I put the blue ones. I got the blue ones, and these are just something I've wanted for so many years, and I finally got them, and I'm so happy that I chose to do so because I love them. I'm just grateful I could get them. I went to some concerts. I saw Olivia and Sabrina. This I put for like board games. Played some board games. My black lab, if you guys know, it's very, very sad, but yeah. I did not work out much, if at all. I went on some walks, not a lot. I think I had like one bonfire. Did not play tennis at all. I did play pickleball once. Did not go very well. So maybe we'll count that. Can't say I made that much money. Did some content creation. I literally have no clue what this picture is supposed to be. I have no clue, like genuinely no clue. I did not get a plaque, obviously, but this kind of signified the idea of getting monetized, which I did not do. I was so close, and then it just slipped away. And I tried my best, posted every single Sunday, and it just didn't work out. But cheers for 2025. I'm not very confident. I was very consistent. I feel like consistency was a great word to do because I was very consistent this year. This one, I feel like I did step out of my comfort zone a bit, like at work. I mean, I kind of did skincare stuff, but like not this much. Like again, these pictures, some of them are just like the vibe. So this is kind of this one. So let's look at my one for this year. Love the aesthetic of this one. I do really want to travel this year, which I got the bug from being in France. advance, obviously. So I want to go back with friends and like do it on my own, not with like a group with a set packed itinerary. Like I just want to be a little more chill this time since I've done all the stuff already. Concerts again, obviously, you guys. Books, of course. This is like my favorite picture ever. So relationship stuff, whatever. Consistency again. Money, obviously, but make it like coquette. For like years now I've wanted to go to New York at Christmas time, and I feel like I'm going to do everything I can to make it happen in 2025. So I want to move out, just like chill time in like nature, I guess. I want to keep writing, obviously reading, and this is just kind of like the vibe of, so that when I do move out, that's like the vibe, I guess. Yeah, I feel like this one has less pictures, but this is just like the vibe of the year I want to do. These words I just did, make it happen girl, shock everybody, because love that. This one I have this on my phone screen too, because this is just like my thing. I made this for 2023, I think, and it's been my lock screen ever since. Like this is just like everyday mood board I like to see. And this one I just do, I deserve it, the career, the love, the family, the peace, the life, because sometimes, I don't know, I just feel like I'm not good enough for certain things or something. This is what she looks like. Unfortunately, I cannot set this as my background because the way my brain works, I can't have folders on this. Like I will get too overstimmed. So something else that I really wanted to do to start this year off was reread some of my favorite books, because I just feel like what better way to start off a new year than to relive some of my favorite things from the year. So yeah, and also I've been in a slump, so I feel like I had to. But like last year at the same time of year, like the last week in December, I also got in a slump, so I kind of feel like it's something that's gonna happen every year for me. Like I always get sad on my birthday and sad around Christmas time and just like nostalgic, and I feel like that's kind of the same thing the last week of the year. So gonna try and lift my spirits up and do this. I'm like 40% through. I read 5 pages and I felt like I was out of the slump. Like this is just my book. Like I love it, and it's Kindle Unlimited. So yeah, I'm gonna read for maybe like an hour and then I'll probably sleep so happily. So this is your reminder to reread your favorite books, because it is just such a mood boost and so motivating, especially since I haven't been in a reading mood this last week or so. I'm back. I'm 70% through and I just read my favorite scene and just, oh, I love this book so much. I want to finish it like right now. It's snowing today a lot and I love the snow, especially today. It's like 30-ish and snowing, and it's like such pretty snow and like I love it. But you know what I absolutely don't love? Driving in the snow. And I just had to drive in the snow and I knew I had to, so for like the 3 hours leading up to it, I was shaking and like on the verge of tears. I was just so scared, and I'm sorry that this happens every year, so I should know by now, but I freak out because my car sucks in the winter. So I'd put that out there because I feel like a lot of people have driving anxiety, which like I'm fine with driving, but like in the snow it physically sends my body into a panic. Like I'm still freaked out. I'm done. I made it to point B. So with that, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna finish my book. I just want this video to be like really real, because I feel like a lot of times all I yap about is books, but I want to share more about myself, I guess, with you guys. And why am I tearing up again? Oh right, because I have been for the last 3 hours. I'm 75% through. I love this book more than anything and I hope it brings me joy. I'm gonna go crack a cold one, aka a winter Red Bull. One thing especially I love about Red Bull is their like tabs. Like they're like thicker, I feel, so I just like opening them better. They're just so nice. I don't know how to explain it. I love this book with my whole heart. I just finished my reread and the whole time I'm just like almost in tears because it's so incredible. I love this book so much. It hurts. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and let me know down below how you are resetting for this new year. If you guys like these kind of like combined videos, I know I sometimes do like the doing bookish things, and I've been trying to implement more different stuff in my reading vlogs a little bit, so let me know if you like this. And I just wanted to wish you guys all an amazing year, and I hope that you all had an amazing 2024. And if it wasn't the best, just know that that is okay and you don't need to, you know, feel a certain way about seeing other people's years. So yeah, I'm just wishing you guys a great 2024 reading wise, just everything wise, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.